Hello again everyone and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Crystal, nice to meet you. In today's video I am excited that I got in the mail today the new Magic Star concealer and setting powder. I got two different colors of each product, so I am hoping that I matched. Well, for the concealer I got a light color and then I got a dark color because I wanted to try it out as a contour. And then for the setting powder, I got beige, which is what I think I would be right now, since I'm a little bit more tan than I usually am. And then I have fair also, maybe to use under my under eyes, or maybe this would be my actual color because maybe I'm not as tan as I think I am. Now, I've already got my foundation on, and if you're curious to know what foundation I used the Dior Backstage, which is what I used in, well, you haven't seen it yet because I haven't uploaded it yet. You'll see it in the next video. So, I did not do a setting powder on top of my foundation like I usually do because obviously I wanted to try the Jeffree Star stuff. So without further ado, I'm just going to open up the light shade, which I got C7 in the Magic Star concealer. And I think this is gonna be, I think this will work. Oh no! Well, my star is gone. There's supposed to be a little star topper on here. Oh, there it is. It's on my desk. There should be a little star topper. Maybe it'll be on the other one. So, I mean, that's a bummer that that's already off of there. But it's still pretty. I don't know if it's the way it was packaged or the way I just pull it out of there. I'll be more delicate with the other one and see if the star's still on there. I'm going to use this color under my eye, and to apply it, I'm going to use, I've got a clean beauty blender. I'll do that on one side, and then I have a clean concealer brush, and this is BH Cosmetics number 8. I don't know which one this was. It came in a package, but I don't remember what it's called, but you'll see it on there if you're looking for it. It's like pink and silver, very pretty. Sorry, my phone is rude. Anyway, so I'm going to apply the beauty blender side first. There's no strong scent, so that's good. And I will apply it like I normally do. I don't use a whole lot under my eye because I am in my 30s and too much product under an eye can age you. And I don't want that. Okay, so clearly a little goes a long way. No joke. It doesn't, like, clearly there's concealer underneath it there, but it doesn't, like, up close, it just looks like skin. Like, I love the Tarte creaseless concealer because it just looks better underneath my eye, because I tend to have some, like, creepiness, I guess, like in that inner corner, like most people do, but wow. Alright, I'm gonna see it, hopefully it hopefully it still looks like that in a couple minutes and or after I put the setting powder on. Curious to see about the setting powder because I've seen, like, he uploaded a video that, like, a lot of people were saying really good things. I have not seen any reviews. I've tried not to see any reviews because I don't want my opinion swayed in any direction. It dries down pretty nice too. See, okay, I don't think that I would even use a setting powder. Well, no, I take that back. I would. I don't want my mascara to, like, transfer to my bottom lid, and usually if I don't wear a setting powder underneath my eye, then that will happen. It'll transfer. All right, so now I'm gonna try the other side with the concealer brush. Okay, I don't know if it's the brush or what, but I like a beauty blender better. Sorry guys, I had to go with the beauty blender. That brush just was streaking everywhere, and I don't know if it's the brush or the formula, but beauty blender works beautifully. All right, so damn, that's all I can say. I'm impressed. Now, actually, I think I'm going to wait a few minutes before, and then I'll hop back on here. I'm gonna wait and just see if it creases, because I think it says that it's not supposed to crease. hold on. I think it says it's not supposed to crease. So I'm gonna wait just a few minutes and I'll come back, because usually it'll crease in like 2 minutes with any kind of normal concealer. So I'll come back. Okay, so it did crease a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I mean, you can't even see, even if I zoom you in, which I tried zooming in, but I wasn't recording, it doesn't pick up. It's just so small, which honestly, I would expect that to happen with those little tiny lines under your eyes. So just a tiny, tiny bit in one line under my eye. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the setting powder, well, I'm gonna open the setting powder first, and this is Fair. Packaging on this, by the way, adorable, I freaking love it. He has the best packaging, really. And then when you take off the top, this is what it looks like. This spins, open and close, and I think there should be a protective film on it. Could be wrong. Yep. So when you first get it, there will be a little protective film with a pull tab, thankfully. Oh my god. Okay, I did see that he said it smells like cotton candy, and it actually does smell like cotton candy. Now, I usually don't use a beauty blender for powders, but I did, obviously I watched his video on this and he does. So I'm going to use that same little beauty blender that I used for the concealer under my eye, and I'm going to try and apply it for a seamless application. So it says. We'll see. Okay, the reason I'm smelling so stupid like this is because usually I obviously would get those dry lines underneath my eyes, and I do, but it's not as bad as it usually is on a day-to-day basis. So that is freaking amazing. Oh, all right, I'm gonna do the other side. Just gonna do the same thing underneath the other eye. Ooh, that's a lot. Wow, that really brightens up underneath my eye. That's awesome. I'm super happy with that. And I'm actually going to close that so it doesn't get all over the place inside of my makeup bag. And open up the beige to see what color she is, and apply that all over my face on top of my foundation. It's still a little sticky, so it should apply just fine. Okay, and for the face application of the setting powder, I am going to use the JS1, which is the Jeffree Star and Morphe brush, because what is going to be more appropriate than that? I've got some in the top lid, and it's a very fine powder. All right, and what I like to do is just like stipple it in it first. Before I actually like move it around. Otherwise I get streaks in my foundation, and nobody wants streaks in their foundation. All right, no BS. It smells so good, and it is not overwhelming. Like, unless I was up here sniffing it, I don't think I would actually smell it when I was applying it, unless I was like right underneath my nose. So if you're sensitive to smells, I don't think you're gonna have a problem with this. It is a beautiful application. I usually use the Laura Mercier setting powder, and this is, I would definitely say this is better. This is just a nice finish. I can't believe it. It's just so, it's perfect. I love it. I love it. I'm in love with every single thing that I've tried of his. He knows makeup. He knows his shit, and it shows. I'm really hoping that someday he'll come out with a foundation, because I'm sure that's gonna be friggin' magical as well. But until then, at least I have setting powders and concealer, among eyeshadows and all that other good stuff. So anyway, so for the concealer retails for $22, and it comes in 33 shades, and I believe 2 of those are color correcting shades, and the rest of them is a shade range. 3 of them are color correcting. The rest is a shade range. Anyway, and the setting powder is also $22, and it has 8 shades available right now. I'm very happy with that. Like, I think the concealer I usually get is 25, and I know the setting powder I usually use is 30 or 32. It's up there. So, I mean, honestly, it performs better and it's cheaper than what I'm currently using, so that makes me a happy camper. By the way, you can order these a lot of them are sold out or back ordered because, as you probably know, all of his stuff sells out super fast, but he is very good about restocking, and if you want like an email notification on restocks, they do have that available, and just make sure you're like on it to get these, because that's what I did when this first launched. The very first day that this launched, both of these, they launched the same day, I made sure that I was like, I had my timer going and I was on the website on my phone and on my computer just to make sure that I would get at least one of each, and I ended up getting 2 of each, which I was super, super happy about. So if you're, again, if you want to buy it, go to either jeffreestarcosmetics.com or I buy mine from beautylish.com. Or I bought this from beautylish.com just because I expected Jeffree Star's website to be so like heavy with traffic and sales, and I figured his would sell out in like 5 minutes. So I wanted to make sure I'd get it, and Beautylish has extremely fast shipping. Or I think everything is available in Morphe stores in Ulta. So if you have one of those near you, I don't, but if you have one of those near you, then you can go visit them there and they'll let you know if it's not in stock. They'll tell you when it's gonna be restocked or whatnot. So anyway, that is all for this video. If you have any questions, you know the drill, just comment below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye!